What's up, RollinwithCarlos family? What's up, Gator Nation? I have some breaking news. I did a short earlier today in regards to this breaking news. Florida has decided to move away from Lane Kiffin in its head coaching search for the next head coach at Florida. This was first reported by Alberti of On3, stating that there was not complete communication between Coach Lane Kiffin and the University of Florida. I'm going to read an article written by a friend of the channel, Cam Parker, stating on what Alberti said earlier today, and then I'll read to you the quote-unquote new number one target for the University of Florida, and I can give you my thoughts. Florida moving on from Lane Kiffin. Another candidate emerges per On3. Lane Kiffin was long believed to be Florida's top choice, with LSU and Ole Miss also vying for his services. This article was written 3 hours ago by Cam Parker of Gators Online. Of Gators Sports Illustrated, sorry. Wrong company. Cam, don't kill me for putting you to work with Gators Online. If you see the video. It appears the Florida Gators chase for Lane Kiffin has come to an end. Florida, which has considered Kiffin its top candidate for the coaching search, is moving on from Kiffin after irregular communication that led to UF believing he was considering other options more seriously, according to multiple reports. Oops. Oh, wait 1 second, guys. It's not just a game, it's a way of life. The highs, the lows, the thrill of the fight. Now this thing's not going up for me. Give me a second. And where the heck do we go? Hold on, guys. The decision was first reported by On3 Zach Alberti with ESPN's Pete Thamel collaborating. Kiffin, currently the Ole Miss coach, is coaching in the Egg Bowl, will now reportedly decide between staying with the Rebels or going to LSU. He's expected to make his decision on his future plans known by this coming Saturday. And then Zach wrote on X, sources, Florida does not expect to land Ole Miss coach Lane Kiffin and is closing in on other targets. In recent days, sources said Kiffin's erratic communication and behavior has led to UF to think he may be more interested in other options. Kiffin has long been tied to the UF job. In 2021, when Florida hired Billy Napier, Kiffin was rumored to be a potential candidate, but Florida ultimately decided to make Napier the sole candidate and hired him in November of that year. In 2024, when it seemed imminent Napier would be fired, Kiffin appeared to be Florida's top candidate. If the Gators made a coaching change, Florida ultimately decided to keep Napier for the 2025 season, and he was fired after a 3-4 start. Since Napier's firing, Kiffin immediately became a known target and recipient of multiple rumors surrounding the position. He reportedly addressed the position with Ole Miss players in late October and refused to discuss his future in recent weeks. I'm going to stay on what I've done for 6 years, which isn't talking about other jobs and that situation, Kiffin said. When asked about providing clarity on his future to Ole Miss, AD Keith Carter and I have seen him twice already today. Keith and I have a great relationship. We communicate daily on a lot of things and love it here It's been amazing. Sources told Florida Gators on SI that Kiffin representatives met with UF representatives over a week ago. LSU joined the fold in late October after firing Brian Kelly. The Tigers recently formally fired Kelly without cause after exploring options to fire him for cause and avoid the $54 million buyout. The three schools were believed to have similar offers for Kiffin, with over $90 million in salary and bonuses, as well as over $20 million in NIL pledges. Candidates now know that in the search include Washington's Jed Fish, Louisville's Jeff Brom, Georgia's Tex Brenke, and Tulane's John Sumrall, who was first reported to have canceled a meeting with UF and pulled himself out of the candidate pool. Despite that, Sumrall is believed to be the top candidate, according to On3's Pete Nakos, Chris Lowe, and Brent McMurphy. He's expected to make the decision on Sunday, with Auburn in play, as well as LSU and Ole Miss, depending on the Kiffin decision. Other original candidates include former Penn State head coach James Franklin, Missouri head coach Eli Derkowitz, and Vanderbilt head coach Clark Lea, who reportedly interviewed with UF. Franklin recently became Virginia Tech's head coach, while Derkowitz and Lea each signed an extension in recent days. My sense is we will have a wide variety of candidates. Athletic Director Scott Strickland said after firing Napier, "We want people who can win championships at the University of Florida. That's our goal." Guys, this was a big swing and a miss by Turkey, Scott Strickland, and the whole head coaching search committee on Lane Kiffin. But I think I wouldn't fully blame the University of Florida. I partially blame Lane Kiffin. In a way, yeah, we swung and missed at hitting a home run. But remember, Lane Kiffin also brings a lot of headaches because he likes to troll on social media and he likes to play people for a fool on social media. So let's see who turns out to be the candidates. I've heard the top three candidates are John Sumrall, Brent Key, and hold on, I forgot the guy's name. Oh, and Jed Fish. I wouldn't mind Jeff Brom. I had Jeff Brom on my top five on my hot board with Dylan Olive, my co-host and friend of the Swampcast show. So Jeff Brom would be in my top three right now, but it seems like they're gonna try to get John Sumrall, and then everybody after John Sumrall is if John Sumrall decides to go in any direction. Let me know your thoughts. Should Strickland officially be on the hot seat even though we won a basketball national championship last year? Because he swung and missed and then not getting Lane Kiffin. Again, guys, I appreciate the support as we continue to grow the family. As of today, we're at 1438. And like always, leave me your comments down below. Hit the like button, share it to your cats, dogs, aunties, grandmas, grandparents, and your moms and dads. And like always, stay positive, stay on your grind, and go Gators.